Hi, and here we are in Devizes, Wiltshire, on our Support Our Troops Bring Them Home campaign, national campaign, and we're doing the one in Wiltshire. And today, as I say, we've been in Devizes. Wow, what a response!
Afghanistan. The illegal war in Afghanistan, which the British National Party has opposed from the very first moment. These liars and cheats that inhabit the Houses of Parliament have the nerve to describe us as fascists, racists and Nazis. Well, I say this, the British National Party will take no lectures on morality from this coalition of perverts, paedophiles and war criminals. It was not the to fight an illegal war and to die, all in the name of a gas pipeline and oil. Let us be clear, there is not one grain of sand nor drop of oil in Afghanistan that is worth the blood of one British soldier, let alone 335. I regret to inform you the current body toll of British servicemen in Afghanistan. Darren Deddy, a 22-year-old man cut down in the prime of his life, perished last Friday. Darren Deddy from Bolton, the 335th British soldier to die in Afghanistan. And ladies and gentlemen, this is not to mention the thousands of brave troops who have been wounded or maimed and come home to be left on the scrap heap by the very traitors who sent them there in the first place. It truly is a disgrace. And what is even more of a disgrace is that all three of these parties, the three wicked faces of the same beast, Cerberus the three-headed monster, are all committed to keeping our troops in Afghanistan even longer. The crime would be bad enough were it not magnified by the fact that our troops are grossly underfunded. Our troops are sent to fight this war with substandard equipment. 75% of deaths in Afghanistan are caused by IEDs, improvised explosive devices. 75%. But yet, our bomb disposal units are some 40% under strength. This government is committed to following the lead of the previous, who stopped recruitment for bomb disposal training in 2002. What a shabby way to treat the brave soldiers who put their lives on the line for Great Britain. And again, it could be magnified further by the fact that last year alone, pen pushers in the MOD claimed over £300 million in bonuses. This while British troops die, and pen pushers go home with their pockets fat full of notes. What kind of a sick society do we live in when the very brave soldiers that put their lives on the line are left to perish, while the people that sent them there claim bonuses for this sight? It really is the shame of our age. The British National Party has been unequivocal about this from the very first moment. The war in Afghanistan is not only immoral, it is illegal, and we say, very simply, bring our boys home. This weekend sees the launch of our latest initiative, which is based around this very thing. Because whilst we are opposed to the war in Afghanistan and everything that it entails, this does not mean that we do not support our troops We acknowledge and salute their bravery. We stand firmly behind them in their time of need. They are the people that defend our country. It is they who have been sold down the river by our politicians. And once again, I say, it is against these politicians we must direct our anger, for it is them that are bestowing this dreadful war upon this country. This was a once proud nation. Throughout history, this nation has always stood firm against invasion, from Boadicea to Alfred the Great, from Lord Admiral Nelson to Winston Churchill. But the war in Afghanistan bears no correlation to these previous conflicts. The Taliban bear no direct threat to the British people. This is purely and simply a war for oil and to protect the gas pipeline and to line the pockets of the very same people that line the seats in the houses of treason we call Westminster. Ladies and gentlemen, who is it that will unite the British people once again? Will it be the communist nation wreckers of the Labour Party, those who for some 13 years did everything within their remit to destroy what was left of our inner cities, turning parts of Britain into no-go areas for the British people? Will it be the Labour Party that unite the British people once again? I think not, ladies and gentlemen. We know the agenda of the Conservatives and the Liberal Democrats bears very little difference, if any, to that which went before. The cuts will hit the British people, the cuts will hit the poorest. They will continue to line the pockets of those for whom it is politically advantageous to do so. I say, it can, it must, and it will be the British National Party that rises like a phoenix from the fire to unite the British people and put the great back into Britain. The nation wreckers may well have dragged Britain to its knees, but it will be the British people that will drag this country back up by its bootstraps and truly put the great back into Britain.